What's up? Welcome to Saturday night at C Studio. I'm earlier than I normally go. I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to this. I was literally sitting around waiting for a couple hours to go by until it was like 11 or 12 to go live. And I was like, why don't I just go at some point? So eventually, here I am. If you check it out, thank you for coming by. I am working on an escape I gotta do for an entry for someone's challenge. What I want to do is I want to pick 5 locks behind my back while I'm wearing 5 pairs of cuffs. Each lock I pick, I can take off a pair of cuffs, kind of thing. So I don't want them to be easy, and they're kind of easy. I got a green belt in there too. If I'm feeling froggy, I'll throw in a 1100 on it as well. So tonight I'm going to practice a little bit of picking while I'm handcuffed. Get ready for the escape attempt, if you don't mind. New house, what pair of cuffs you get? And then this goes to show why I tell people not to do that. If you're going to put multiple pairs of handcuffs on, put them all on one side, then put them all on the other side. So now I have limited mobility while I'm trying to put cuffs on. So I'm kind of stuck. HWC? Delbert, what's going on, man? I got to do a little bit of lock picking practice for handcuffed. I got to throw a behind the back lock pick while handcuffed entry in for Nick's picks, and can't just do one pair of cuffs or one lock. I already did 2 entries for Nick, and I missed some of the rules each time. He was nice about it. He was going to accept the entry, but no, I want to follow rules. I got a little bit of integrity, you know what I'm saying? Pair 5 on. I gotta adjust my little thing that allows me to rest my arm on it here over here, because my elbow is still screwed up post-surgery. Like fucking 5 weeks later. Where's the... Alright. So I'm gonna pick some locks. Start with the easiest. Gotta be able to get that turner in there. I had a mass removed. Sorry. I had to pull that out of my mouth. I had a mass removed. And the swelling hasn't gone away. I think the bursa sac is filling up now. It's just not. It's an easy surgery. It didn't hurt a lot, or it doesn't hurt a lot or anything, but I got this. It looks like I have a boob. I got like a B cup coming off my elbow, which is not ideal. Alright, there we go. Rock out with your lockout. What's up, my brother? I was just putting your package together tonight. I got to put it in an official UPS bag or USPS bag on Monday morning. Get it out. Monday's mail day for me. Got Rock Out going. Got Greyhound going out. And then we got some stuff going out to our brothers in Croatia. Crow Llama and DP Locksport. So that's what we do. Dean, what's up? Dean, I pop up, man. I just go. Yeah, and I popped earlier than I normally do on tonight. And then what's good, Fiez? What's up, man? How you doing? Dupong. Dude, I have I mean, full disclosure. I do smoke blunts. I just quit my job at a dispensary. It is legal here in Michigan. Just to keep it on point for. That's 4 locks. I feel good about that. It's gonna be a lot harder behind my back, but that is not the right turner for that, and that would cause a lot of problems behind my back. I guarantee that. I won't be able to fit it in right. I won't be able to feel the turning, and then it'll fall out if I get any counter rotation. So try to get in there. A nice little Abus 7240, which already not doing what it's supposed to. Oh, there we go. One of the few locks I really actually get all of the counter rotation and stuff. I'm not good for feedback, and I'm not good because I have such an unorthodox and heavy-handed style. It takes a lot of the feedback out. Ooh, there we go. All right. That's 5 locks while handcuffed. That's all right, right? I'm not going to worry about that yet. So if this was behind the back, then the next step is to escape the handcuffs. Oop. Slips the paw. There we go. If I'm gentle enough, I don't have to worry about bending my pickup. If I'm in a hurry and I get frustrated, and I'm probably going to bend my pickup. This is kind of like, it's its own like game for me. Am I gonna break the pick? Doo-da, doo-da. Yeah, that's close there. And these are Jimmy Longs. I'm not gonna break it. I might bend it a little bit. I'll still be able to use it. Or, ooh, don't want to let me go. I just had it, and then I let it go. All right, let me grab a better tool, if I can find one. Just in that, I don't care if I bend this up. This is a broken rake already. I tend to like to go a little fast and hard, no pun intended, with my picks, my rakes, and my handcuff attacks. So I have a mixture of Peerless and Chicago cuffs. So I got horizontal and vertical keyways. Slightly different mechanisms. At least mostly in how they hit. Nice thing is you got 2 different sides to that. You got that little thing, and then you got a little bit of a hook over there. So different times, different one works. Hardest lock I have to pick, or I have picked. Hardest lock I have to pick is probably this multi-lock. It's a pin and pin, but it doesn't have the interactive pin. I can't pick it. I ain't even gonna try. Although, what I am gonna do is see if we can pick these handcuffs together. So I gotta set up. The more intricate you do crap with escapes and handcuffs and things like that, the longer it takes to set it up. So if you don't mind, just gotta up and start putting handcuffs back on. If I do it right this time, it shouldn't take as long. Dos, tres, cuatro, and cinco. And in honor of Easter, we're going with the colored cuffs, kind of like the Easter eggs. Uh-oh. Didn't have it right. All right, there we go. Let's get this lock. Oop. Try to get in here closer for you guys to see. Move my armrest. All right. So there's Pretty Brinks. Do. We're gonna get the right turner. Go bottom of the keyway. Oop. Make sure it's locked up. We're gonna keep opening this. All right. I'll get in there. Prick this stupid lock open. Actually have a little bit more room to work than I thought I was going to, or that I remembered having from stuff like this. Wait, what's up? Who's hitting what? Oh yeah, let's get you to 400, brother. That's very nice to see. Also, I like entering contests. It's a lot of fun. Alright. It always feels weird for me to pick this lock. This is one of my rake locks. I rake the hell out of this all the time. I'm just not used to picking it. I got smoke blowing in my eye. What the hell's going on? You see it. Back. There we go. Oof. That's so much smoke blowing in my eye right there. It's just perfectly drifting right up into it. Alright, nice little Brinks. 40 millimeter. Again, not the hardest locks. Once you put on cuffs, and then you're going to go do it behind your back, definitely makes them harder. There's 4 pins. You just go to the back, and you go bop, 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 bop. And then it should open. And if it doesn't, you screwed it up. Just know this. You got some itchy eyes going on too, brother? I get you. I gotta do more one-handed stuff while I'm doing this, so it's easier to smoke. What didn't I hit? Oh, no. Thought I got it. I should just start over again, but I don't know what pin I missed. Oh, how's that one? There you go. That's 4. Let's try to get into the hardest of the bunch. It's not super hard. Get all that counter rotation. Vector, what's up, brother? How How you doing? Sabir, what's going on? Marissa, hello. Happy Easter. I'm wearing the Easter colored cuffs in honor of their holiday. Oh, got the lock. Oh. The other thing is when you'll get it, and you really gotta be careful not to drop your tensioner because you're all tied up in how you can work. Because dropping the pop sucks. It's like so terrible. Happy Easter. Cheers to y'all. Matt, did I say hey to you, man? What's up? Alright. So we open the locks, we escape the cuffs. And where's the other tool? There it is. I'll go with this one. I'm actually going to be using that side unless it doesn't hit. Then I might switch it around and see if that side hits. So, like right there. Oh, see? So that tells me that thing's a little bit better for hitting on Chicago. Whereas I do know my pick of stuff. Damn it. Come on. There we go. I do know that side there is my best attack for Peerless. So it's a nice little two-sided tool. Peerless in Chicago. Put it into theory with an open hand. Nice hit. Flip it around. Work it in. Nice hit. Flip it around. Yeah, it really is. Perfect two-sided tool. Two pairs of cuffs. I actually was a lot easier with my left side than I normally am, unless I put in a lot of practice. So I do like that. All right, well, might as well do a double lock, right? Let me find. All right. Do a double lock escape. Since we're doing escape practices, you got to work on double locks. I want to get all your other stuff down first, because if you open a double lock and you can't get out of it other than that, so there's the little pin. Push that down. You can see it's pushed down. It's double locked. And then, now where's my other tool? Okay. So the two things I like to use a oversized bobby pin. A little extra bend on the bend side really gets in there on double lock good on Peerless cuffs. Or I just like using my modified straighty pointy pokey thing. Which hopefully I should be able to get. Try to get it so you guys can see it. Ooh, slipped off. Ooh. Oops, slipped off. Oh, there we go. See it? There it is. Now, sometimes on some cuffs you can kind of pop the pin up without really actually unlocking the double, so you always want to give it a little click test before you go trying to pick it. and losing your mind because you're not getting the pick right, but it's double locked. So right there, we're out of side cuffs. And just a quick pick on that side. Ooh, I had it open. There it is. Mr. Inferno! What's up, brother? Oh, sorry. I sounded very fanboy right there. I was like, oh my god, Mr. Inferno! Can I get your autograph? That's one of my boys right there. That's another lock picker, locksmith guy. Oh, Mr. W30Y Ray. Knives, Lives, and Locks. That's another brother. Got full of you guys today. All right, well, let me try to pick something worth trying to pick, I guess. Or should I put on more cuffs? I'll put on more cuffs. Two more colored pairs. Let's add those on. And let's do a quick, I think 7. Yeah, 7 pairs skate. I wish I had a camera situation so I could go back and forth to doing some behind the back stuff, but I'll set up for that one of these weeks. I'm going to try my behind the back. My third attempt for Nick, because he's a stickler for the rules. Tomorrow. Let's put that hole on the wrong way. Alright. There we go. Easter eggs. Right there. Seven pairs. Or no, 6 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 7 pairs. 7 pairs. Alright. Alternating. So we got Chicago, Peerless, Peerless, Chicago, Peerless. No. Chicago, Chicago, Peerless, Chicago, Peerless, Peerless, Chicago. Alright. Tell the difference, actually. Right there, that full piece, those are Peerless. And those 2 double pieces, those are the Chicago 1000s. So, these are the ones I have a vertical keyway. Gotta lean back a little more in a different direction. Then I gotta practice more. That tool I was just using hits it really well. I do want to be able to hit it with this tool too. Oh, keyway slip there. I got to work with the left hand, especially on the Chicago. I got the left hand down with the Peerless pretty well. And I'm starting to order more Smith & Wessons so I can begin working on those. I have 1 pair, but it really helps to have multiple pairs when you want to really work on it and get better. It's kind of how I'm doing. Oh, Inferno, that sucks, man. And you're the type of dude that'll go to work with the flu yourself anyway. What if Jesus was stoned? I think he probably was. I think he was. They did a lot of like hash oil stuff back in those days. And hash incense and things like that. So, alright. Let's try a double lock on a Chicago's. A105V lightweight aluminums. I have not tried to pick a double lock on these in a minute, so we'll get that. And let me find an appropriate tool. Or an inappropriate tool, as the case may be. Now you can see I'm really chewing that keyway up, knocking all that black. The aluminum really beats up fast. So let's see if we can pop that pin. And there's that pin popped. Again, that's why I like this little tool. So then I gotta get into there and slip off the pole. Slip off the pole. What the freak am I doing? Apparently. Alright, let me try the swoopy. Oh, see? Oh, there we go. Alright, exactly. Perfect example. So I'm losing my mind because I can't pick it. You see that I popped the pin up, but it's actually not. The double lock's still in place. Ha ha ha. I could have sat there doing that for 20 more minutes. Losing my stupid. Oh, why not? Woo. I'll be stuck in these cuffs all night. My wife's not home. And I'm not giving my daughter the ammunition by calling her to help get me out of the cuffs. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reset that stupid thing. Where is the tool? Try that again from the start position. Ah, there we go. Victory. See, if at first you don't succeed, keep going, because otherwise you're stuck in cuffs. Ah, there we go. Damn it. Victory is mine. Rich, that's pretty sophomoric. You never played with yourself? That sounds like you're in middle school and can't admit it. Yeah, was it? Hey, man, there's a moment of panic every time I do this. I actually have claustrophobia. And in a moment of being real, as a child, I was abused and restrained against my will and had to get myself free from a number of different situations. And so I kind of have a desperation of wanting to be free. And it's kind of weird that I lock myself up in cuffs and then get panicky to get out, like I did it to myself, you know. But the more I do it, the more it helps me actually get a hold of my anxiety and my panic. Helps me combat some bullshit from the past, you know. It's more than just fun and games. Mostly fun and games. Yeah. All right. So where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, just another 7. That's part of the process. When I'm practicing, generally do it like this. I'll put 7 on, or 6 on, or 5, or 10, or whatever, and I'll escape. I'll do that a time or two. Then I'll put 1 or 2 on. I'll do a double lock escape. I'll do it behind the back. I just kind of mix it up. I like to keep it different. If I'm trying to work on one particular thing, I'll just keep going back to that, but I'll do other things in between the efforts. Kind of, cleanse the palate, sharpen the skills, keep your senses sharp overall instead of kind of being desensitized to doing the same thing over and over. Do something different and come back to it, kind of like freshens up your touch, at least for me. All right, so it can get hard reaching down over multiple cuffs to get into those cuffs. So what I'm gonna do is pull these up my wrist a little bit to get them more into reach. And hopefully, I went the wrong way. It shouldn't matter, but it's a tight little QA, so I gotta go around from the bottom, swoop it. Oof. Catch the paw that way. Ah, there we go. Down that. This one. Ah, there we go. Oh, my arm is cramping. Give me a second before I grab the other ones off the wrist. Cheers to you. If you don't know, this is famous Budweiser beer. We know no brand produced by any other brewer which costs much, brew and age. Our exclusive Beechwood aging produces this taste, a smoothness, and a drinkability you will find in no other beer at any price. That's what that stupid little speech right there says. That's a drinking game. I've won a lot. When you've been a bartender for a number of years, you learn a lot of little bar tricks. All right. I went the wrong way with that. All right, we're going to swoop around. This pick is bent up, so it's getting hard to get into the keyway. I got to work it a little bit. Sometimes that's what happens. Bend your pick. You got to freaking work with it. There we go. There we go. All right. So I got to do more. Definitely got to lean back more in that Chicago keyway that I'm prone to do. It seems to pay out better for me. More of a lean back in the straight, well. So I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about there. If I'm hitting this keyway, I'm going to come in about that 3 o'clock, and I'm going to lean it a little bit this way, or a little bit this way, a little bit back, because I want the prong to go underneath the lip. So that's what I'm going to do there. And it's a slight lean both ways. Whereas when I'm hitting this keyway, I'm kind of getting in the top of the keyway and going straight across with it just slightly down as I hit and move. And there we go. It takes a lot more of a lean this way, and a little bit of a lean, kind of a wiggle more, kind of up and then down as you're working it. So that's just one of those things you notice when you keep doing this over and over and over and over. Yeah. I live on the second floor. I don't even have access to under my house. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? You can't catch me on that. And I cuff myself. a wiggle, right? Alright, I'm going to throw on some cuffs and pick a couple more locks. Like I said, I'm practicing. I got to do an escape tomorrow. I got to pick 5 locks. Behind my back. While wearing 5 pairs of cuffs. So, I need to throw on a pair of cuffs and pick 5 locks real quick. And then I will do some more cuffs escapes. Alright. Of course, everything's buried in cuffs. That is the wrong turn. Wrong turn. Alright, I can use that one. Alright. Let's get this pretty rinks open real quick. There we go. That's how it should go. Pretty brinks to brassy brinks. And it should be just a 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. This should frustrate the shit out of me. Oh, shit. That was unexpected. Alright, and the Chateau 44mm 6-pin. I do not have that turner center. Alright, that's a little better. Like 1 pin somewhere. Was that one? Alright, one more lock. I gotta have the right turner though. Hopefully that's it. That old Ibis 7240. We're gonna see if we can get this lock picked. All you gotta do is start with that first pin, get that set, and then it's just ride that counter rotation till it's open. I think I messed it up. We're gonna start again. You know what I'm saying, Ray? Oh, there we go. Get that first pin set. And then it's just feel all that counter rotation. Pin after pin. Because they don't do no variation in this lock. Bam! 5 locks. Practice is going well. Ray, I was hoping you'd appreciate that. Now, we're going to get out of these handcuffs. And all you do is just get in there and give it a little tickle. You just give that paw a little tickle. Tickle, you stupid son of a bitch, open. And if you get mad at it, it's okay. I don't mind. But we're going to get it open. See what I'm saying? Not going to be denied. That's how we do it around here. Just like, you just gently try it. And then you're like, get the fuck open if it doesn't work. You know, you get mad at it. It's okay. It's okay if you get mad. Anyway, well, what's up, y'all? That was some good practice for me. I feel good. I'm rocking 5 locks with the handcuffs on. I am ready to make an attempt at Nick Pick's behind the back challenge. My third attempt. It's gonna be 5 locks, 5 handcuffs, and pass or fail. I'm gonna record it and share it with y'all. So tune in tomorrow and check that out. Hope y'all have a great Easter. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to cut out and try to get some actual sleep. It's a rare thing for me, but I'm going to see if that's possible. Peace out. Love y'all.